people think there's like this one big idea that comes through. It's like, oh, that's the one. Or there's this big moment where the skies part. But more than not, I love how you said in your talk, it's breadcrumbs. It's just little crumbs.
It's little crumbs. And each step leads to the next one. One of the things that I did in the beginning of 2018, I set my intentions knowing that our physical mind cannot possibly conceive what higher mind can do. And I just decided, instead of me micromanaging the universe and telling the universe, this is how I want it, this is the way it's got to be, and insisting on that, and insisting on the end date and all of that, I thought, well, what if the universe, so, my physical mind for my intentions might see what the floor might be to the universe as the ceiling of what the universe can bring. So, the physical mind can only see so much. The higher mind sees greater possibilities. So I decided, what if I just lived my life in just following each of the breadcrumbs, each step leading to the next? And that changed my life completely. I had this recipe for a lemon ricotta cake, and when I retired, I thought, well, it's pretty darn good. Might as well, maybe I can sell it at the farmer's market or something. And I got this voice, and again, you got to follow the voice, right?
Right.
So this voice just said, call your mom, tell her you're going to send her your lemon ricotta cake. So I did immediately. And that's the key. And you know this, Gino, is that when you get guidance, you don't just sit back and eat bonbons. You have to go forward, right? You have to act on it immediately. So I did. I called my mom immediately and I said, I just want you to know I'm going to send you my lemon ricotta cake. And it was all made and everything. I was getting ready to send it. And she said, well, that's just so nice, honey. I just want you to know that Hope and Tim are coming over for our mastermind group. And just to tell you a little bit about Hope and Tim, they are food brokers. They take other people's products and take it out to the market. They've taken these products to QVC, Wegmans, Whole Foods, Sprouts, markets across the country, and so they know how to do this. And I didn't even think about it, but and they're foodies, Gino, you'll love having a meal with them. They're the best to have a meal with, because it's like a meditative experience. You just really taste everything. So anyway, so when I sent the cake, Mom invited Hope and Tim over. They tasted it, and I'm sorry, let me back up. That night when I had called my mom, she had told them, that Kathy has this lemon ricotta cake, and they said, well, now that's interesting, because we were just told that the next wave of the big thing is keto baking mixes. So that's how we became partners, basically, in a nutshell, is that you got to follow that hunch. You got to, and I did. I just thought, okay, send the lemon ricotta cake, step number one, and then from there it just kept going.
Well, I want to interject, because I really think a lot of times people think that the first step is this big step. And
right.
You made a cake. People were telling you, hey, the cake is good because you don't eat sugar. I forgot to tell you that.
Yes.
She doesn't eat sugar. She's as sweet
That's
as can
right.
be, but she will not touch a drop of sugar. And so I think a lot of times people, like you said, when that voice, when you get that little nudge, you get that, oh, let me do that. we don't realize that that's the universe speaking to us. A
Yeah.
lot of times we think it's nothing because you're like, well, I made the cake. Yeah, I'll call my mom in a day or two. But that's the moment. That's the crumb that must be followed. And so I just really want people to hear that you can't design what the cookie crumb looks like. You have to
No.
trust. You have to trust. And you trust it.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I had to. That was at the beginning of the year of that year, or the year before actually, was okay. Universe, I'm going to trust you. I know that you can. You have infinite ways and means of taking care of me and my family, and they're exquisite means and ways. And so I'm going to just trust you. And that meant leaving the church. It meant calling my mom, telling her I was going to send her a cake. It meant really trusting no matter what it looked like. And you're right. When you follow that instinct, and it comes in the way of great excitement, and it also comes in the way of okay, I just feel like I need to do this, and you just do it. But when you make that agreement with the universe, it just has a way of amusing you every step of the way.